So it's 1951 Japan, and Toyota engineers wako kwa boardroom meeting. So wako like, tumerealize venye tunaendelea, our company is on the verge of bankruptcy. So tukiendelea hivi, we are going to collapse. Yani Toyota as a company is on its foot. And reason being, just 5 years ago, kulikuwa na hii vita ya the Second World War yenye ilikuwa imefanya Japan ikuwe ruins. Actually Japanese walikuwa lose vita to the US juu ya waliangushiwa bomb mbili, that is the atomic bombs iliangushwa Nagasaki and Hiroshima. Also there are rumors huko UK, yani the Brits have come up with a certain car yenye inaitwa Land Rover. In this car, rumor has it that it is a 4x4 car yenye inaweza beat any terrain, yani inaweza conquer any terrain. So now they start having ideas. Huku kwetu barabara zimeharibika juu ya vita, and yet we have no car yenye inaweza saidia kubu the economy. So they start having ideas. What if tengeneze such a car? Also kwa hii vita ya Second World War, Japanese walikuwa wameona hii gari ilikuwa inatumiwa na the US Army, ilikuwa inaitwa the Willis Jeep. The Willis Jeep ilikuwa a small 4x4 and ilikuwa so capable, that is from the Americans, and walikuwa na feel ni kama hii gari pia ilisaidia Americans kutushinda kwa hii vita juu hii gari yao though ilikuwa ndogo, ilikuwa a capable 4x4 and ilikuwa ina beat any terrain. So someone ana suggest, what if tutengeneze gari yetu version of the Willis Jeep. Now as if by miracle Toyota wanapata a call that is from the US government. Yo wadau tunadai gari yenye ni 4x4 similar to the Willis Jeep, a capable off-roader na kupigana na Koreans huko kwa the Korean War. Now the Korean War started in 1951, so it came as a like asa hii idea ya Toyota engineers ya kutengeneza 4x4 ikago into action. Now they developed a 4x4 very similar to the Willis Jeep. Actually ilikuwa kama kuchukua tu wanatengeneza their own version of things, niko reverse engineer. So sasa mtu mmoja hata ndo alisuggest, what if we call it the Landcruiser juu inaweza enda anywhere. That is our idea, inaweza enda anywhere. So it can cruise, yani inaweza cruise over land slowly but it will get you there. Okay, so hapo nipo jina Landcruiser ilitokea. That is with the Landcruiser BJ model 1951. So soon by the time of 1955 the Korean War ikaishanga. So now Toyota ameachwa na gari yenye haizi uzi anybody. Walitengeneza gari, yes iliwasaidia kutoka kwa bankruptcy, but now this 4x4 it's like an army jeep, hakuna mtu anaweza nunua gari na kaa hivyo. So they now start thinking how to get into the civilian market. Come 1955 waka introduce the model 20. It came in two versions of the BJ and the FJ. The BJ meant that it came with a diesel engine option, while the FJ came with a petrol engine option. Now it had softer suspension, and of course it had a roof, but it still had no doors. But it's 1955, gari kona roof, hiyo ni gari, inaitwa gari, and it has softer seats. So now the civilians are showing an interest in this 4x4. Juu sasa kumetokea a new breed of people wenye wameanza hii culture ya off-roading. Pia remember this time in most places, especially in Africa and Australia, the roads there are still in very bad condition. Actually hiyo miaka kama gari si 4x4 you could not get around so easily anywhere, but labda tu kwa on the main towns and cities. Now the model 20 performs so well to the point that Toyota introduced their first passenger car, that was the Crown. Walikuwa wanatumia picha ya Landcruiser hapo. Juu mtu akiona Landcruiser, obviously it was so reliable for those years, anaona pia Crown itakuwa as reliable as this cruiser. Yeah. So ili wa motivate to come up with a more civilian version of the Landcruiser. So they got to work, and in 1960 they introduced the FJ40.
Here comes the unstoppable Big Six, the Toyota Landcruiser, world's toughest four-wheel drive. There's no stopping a Toyota. It's the toughest, guttiest, keep-going-est power package ever built into a four-wheel drive.
This 4x4 hit the road with a blast. Even the guys at Randover were like, what? I can expect Japan wanaweza come up with a such durable 4x4 for a cheaper cost than the Land Rover, obviously. And one thing so good about it, it came with a straight 6 engine and it's gonna produce 125 horsepower. Now to current standards inaweza kaa kiasi sana, but remember this is 1960. Ukisikia 125 horsepower, if you're a guy from 1960 ulikuwa like that is 800 horsepower to the current standards. So one Other thing about off-roading, it is not much about the horsepower numbers, it is more about the torque numbers. So this vehicle came with a low gear, which was unheard of. The MJ40 also came with something called locking differentials. Locking differentials means that for the normal differential, ikifika mahali kuna matope, yani slippage, power inaendanga kwa ile wheel yenye ina traction, yani ile wheel ina spin sana, the differential tends to send all of the power huko, maanisha utatoka hapo. So locking diffs ensure that the differential kila saa inagawa power 50-50 to both wheels zenye ziko attached kwa hiyo diff. So this is very important off-roading, cause kwa off-road unaweza inua, maybe unaweza inua taya moja juu, na ukiinua taya moja juu inamaanisha ile taya iko juu, without locking diffs ita spin, na hii yenye iko chini yenye iko na traction haitazunguka, so utatoka hapo. So that is the importance of locking diffs. Okay, before I go on, kuna namba nitakuwa nikitaja hapa and someone might wonder nini hizo nasema. So F inamaanisha your Landcruiser is a 6-cylinder. It has a 6-cylinder petrol engine. B means your Landcruiser has a 4-cylinder diesel engine, while H means your Landcruiser has a 6-cylinder diesel engine. Other numbers is like 40 to 47. So 40 to 42 means your Landcruiser is a short wheelbase. 43, 44 which means your Landcruiser is a medium wheelbase. And 45, 46, 47 means the Landcruiser is a long wheelbase. For the Model 40, they really thought of each and every customer. Whether it's the army, whether it's the watu wenye wanadai kutengeneza ambulance with the Landcruiser. So kulikuwa na a 3-door version, there was a pickup version, there was the double cab version, there was the troop carrier. Troop carrier is sasa ni the 5-door version, long wheelbase. Hii pia inaweza convert into anything, whether it's an ambulance, a vehicle, zote were available for each and everyone. Okay, 1967 saw the introduction of the Model 55, which was by far much the ugliest Landcruiser to have ever been produced. Hata ilikuwa inaitwa the Iron Pig, ilikuwa na kanguruwe. Yeah, introduced in 1967. It was a 5-door. There was no pickup option. It was only the wagon option, but ilikuwa na sitting capacity at least 7 people. Okay, the Model 55 inaweza claimiwa kwa the first SUV ya Toyota, yeah, but it was one of the ugliest. Actually, Model 55, it's a rare piece, hazikuangi mingi. So later on in 1980, sasa ndio Toyota wali notice kuna a new kind of trend yenye imetokea, that is the SUV game. So Land Rover walikuwa introduce the mighty Range Rover, and Range Rover was making sales. Hii ni because sasa watu walikuwa wameanza kutumia like off-road vehicles for daily driving in towns, and SUVs offered both comfort and yet they could go on off-road weekends, unaweza enda na off-road. So now Toyota sasa waka introduce the Model 60. The Model 60 sasa it was a 5-door SUV yenye introduced na Toyota. One good thing ni ati ilikuwa na solid front and rear axles, kumaanisha sasa it was very good off-road and yet ilikuwa itumia kwa mtaa. Asa uzuri wa front solid axle and rear solid axles ni ati kitu kama towing unaweza fanya vizuri sana, pia off-roading wenye the car is subjected to a lot of stress. Solid axles inakuanga tough, haziwezi vunjika haraka. So that was the Model 60. So in 1984 sasa ndio walikuwa wanataka kuintroduce a model yenye inaweza replace the FJ40. At this point bado the FJ40 it was still in production. Hii sasa ilikuwa like hardcore 4x4 vehicle. It was still in production. So now ndo introduce the mighty Model 70. Model 70 sasa up to now it is still in production with minimal changes. So saa hii utapata kuna 76 na 79. The Model 70 or the Landcruiser 70 came with the mighty inline 6 1HZ engine. Though ilikuwa produce just 129 horsepower, it is one of the most reliable engines such that Landcruiser ameitumia kwa gari zao since 1984 up to current. Unapata kuna zenye bado zinatoka na the same kind of engine. Okay, as true to the predecessor, that is the FJ40, the Model 70 came with a lot of options. And there was something for everyone. So you find that there was the 3-door option, there was the single cab pickup, there was the double cab pickup, there was the 5-door wagon, there was the troop carrier. The troop carrier hii sasa ndio ilikuwa versatile, yani it could be used for anything. Actually utapata the ambulance inakuanga the troop carrier. Pia the army guys, the police wanapenda troop carrier sana, or the double cab. Yeah. So the model 70 imekuwa, it has been proven to be one of the, it is actually ilikuwa imerankiwa the best, the most reliable vehicle in the world. That is the model 70. Na ukiona gari yote imeanza kutumiwa na UN na jeshi, ujue hii gari ni reliable. One of the reasons being hii engine, despite being so big, that is a 4.2 liter engine, can produce just 129 horsepower, which means there is no single point engine in overwork. That was the main objective ya the model 70. Chimi sasa hii model 70 pia walikuwa cut off any unnecessary electronics, and less electronics humaanisha mashida chache. So it was very basic. Actually watu walikuwa na, kuna watu walikuwa na make fun engine yake inakuanga na only 3 cables. Only that is to connect the battery to the injector, the distributor. Yani inakuanga tu basic, kumaanisha hata ikwame kwa msitu, you can fix it so fast and get out of your shit kila time. So about almost 40 years later in 2023, the model 70 is still in production. Actually saa hii chenye wamechange ni tu the front part, hiyo ndio tu ina changing. Currently we are the Landcruiser 76. Yeah, so it's 1989. Toyota realize watu wengine hata wakibuy their off-road vehicle, they are not even taking them off-road, but they are using them as family cars. So they now have to think of comfort, and the comfort of driving one of their cars. So kusolve hii issue, wali introduce the Landcruiser 80. Even though ilikuja na solid suspension, that is the solid front and rear axles, it came with coil springs. Na coil springs sasa zilikuwa zinasaidia to comfort. Pia viti na nini pia it came with AC and such, vitu fancy tu zenye zinaoffer a little bit of luxury, kumaanisha mtu mwenye anaitumia on road use and daily driving, the person is still comfortable. That was the model 80. And the model 80 ilikuwa, watu wanasemanga this was the last true SUV. Gari yenye hata upeleka off road haitaumia juu it was so durable, such that hadi sahi kuna watu zipenda tu. It is a collector's car. Okay, so 1998 saw the introduction of the mighty 2UZ FE. This is a 4.7 liter V8 engine, 32 valve, yenye ilikuwa ina produce about 296 horsepower, naturally aspirated horses. Yani hii ilikam kama like a big power upgrade. Remember the previous engines zilikuwa zinachezea huko ma 129 horsepower. Now sasa this one was producing almost double. This engine was introduced together with the model 100, that is the Landcruiser 100. The Landcruiser 100 ilikuwa sasa hapa nipo Toyota waligo full force kwa the SUV comfort game, kwa produce gari yenye sasa it is more of on-road, yani SUV, than an off-road car. Yeah, sasa ndio waka introduce model 100. The 2UZ FE came with the V8 option, yenye ilikuwa kwa especially kwa the 100 V8, na pia kwa Landcruiser safi sana ilikuwa inaitwa the Landcruiser Cygnus. Landcruiser Cygnus sasa ilikuwa kama top end ya Landcruiser 100. The Landcruiser Cygnus came with options such as traction control, downhill assist. Pia hiyo gari ilikuwa na it had that engine, the 296 horsepower 2UZ FE engine, that is 4.7 liter. Pia ilikuwa na kitu fulani hapo ilikuwa crazy sana on the high end options, ilikuwa inaitwa, I don't remember the name, but at night ulikuwa the lights would act as scanners. They scan the road and then they would project the image of the road to the screen, so that usiku ulikuwa uendesha gari with the light stand off while they are scanning the road for you, and then the screen now the windscreen inact kama projector, unaona video ya barabara kwa kioo hapo mbele yako. That was so amazing, but that was only available on the highest streams. Don't know kama huku Kenya tulipata Cygnus kama hiyo, but if it is there, I would really love to see that in action. That yo mambo ya scanning the road and projecting it to the screen. That was the model 100. Okay, the year 2002 saw the introduction of the J150, that is the Landcruiser Prado TX. Hii sasa ndio like everybody mwenye anajua Prado TX, this is the first thing they think of. It was introduced in 2002. It got an upgrade in 2007 as the J150. The Landcruiser Cygnus now got an upgrade also in 2007 as the 200 series Landcruiser V8. Hii sasa ni V8 mnajuanga inakwanga the top end version ya Landcruiser TX. It has a bigger engine, it is more stable, more fast. Yeah, faster in acceleration. Yeah, yes. Okay, in 2022, the model 200, that is the Landcruiser 200, got an upgrade, that is the LC300. Now, ditch your V8 engine and how they even have a more powerful V6 engine, and you claim inaweza hit hadi 350 horsepower. And remember, this is a big vehicle, an SUV. Hizo number they are so acceptable, and even like it's a performance package in itself. Yeah, that Landcruiser nameplate is still strong in 2023. The J150, the LC300 are still in production, even the 76 series, and even a rumor has it that in 2024 when I introduce the last Landcruiser Prado TX in 2024, and also the last Landcruiser 76 series will be introduced in 2024. The 76 series for the 2024 year, it's so amazing, and the model and the design. Juu sasa hii wameamua ni resto-mount version. A resto-mount version means it's a modern look of a previous car. Yani ni kutengeneza kitu modern yenye inataka kufanana na the older version of it but with the new looks. That was Landcruiser, the history of the Landcruiser. I believe me learned a lot. So subscribe, like and share and comment pia the next video mnataka ikuwe about what.